Welcome to Children's of Minecraft, a replica of Children's of Alabama located in Birmingham, Alabama. Let's get right into the new 2025 tour. Let's start off with the James C. Lee building. This building has 5 stories of offices and a 5-story staff-only parking deck. Walking across the 4th Avenue parking deck, you'll get to the 5th Avenue parking deck, which is a 6-story parking deck with clinics and primary care in the basement. Out of the 5th Avenue parking deck and walking across the 5th Avenue crosswalk, you'll get to one of the most familiar buildings, the Benjamin Russell Hospital for Children building. On the first floor is the motor lobby, as well as the only emergency department on the campus, housing 55 beds and 4 trauma rooms. As soon as you get off the 5th Avenue crosswalk, you'll be on the 2nd floor, also known as Main Street part of the hospital. This part of the hospital houses the information desk, bathrooms, and imaging, as well as the Quarterback Tower and Harbor Tower elevators. Walking down Main Street, you'll run into the gift shop, the meditation center, the human resources department, and the information center. But we're not done yet with the Benjamin Russell building. Let's go up to floor number 3. Pediatric Surgery Center. On the 3rd floor is the Pediatric Surgery Center. On the 4th floor of the Russell Building is the Congenital Heart Center. Walking out of the Congenital Heart Center of the Russell Building, keep in mind the both 3rd and 4th floors of the Russell Building have a staff connector that go to the McQuain Building. The 5th floor houses mechanical rooms to better energize the hospital. The 6th floor of the Russell Building is a 48-bed NICU bassinet unit. The 7th floor of the Russell Building serves as the PICU and special care units of the hospital. The 8th floor of the Russell Building is the Pediatric Childhood Cancer Center with house and hematology and oncology rooms, and also administrative offices as well on this floor. Or is inpatient rooms as well. Keep in mind all inpatient rooms houses on floors 3 through the 10th floor of the Russell Building on both the Harbor Tower and the Quarterback Towers of the hospital. And final floor of the hospital houses neurology and as well as inpatient rooms, and as well as probably one of the best views that you can get of the whole entire Russell campus. As well as rooftop access to the helipad on top of the Russell Building, one of 2 helipads within the Russell campus. Walking down Main Street, back on the 2nd floor, going out of the Benjamin Russell Building, we are going now into the Children's Harbor Building. The Harbor Building housing games, such as basketball, a salon, and also a teaching center and classrooms and the Bradley Lecture Center. As well as a pharmacy on the 1st floor and research labs. New crosswalk, we are now going to the McLean building of the hospital. This building, the 1st floor, is the following. Floors 5 through 7 of the McLean building are Girth Tower, and as keep in mind, as the Louder building is adjacent to the McLean building, and as well as the 2nd floor is also the crosswalk to the 7th Avenue parking deck, which is right here. Besides the Clinic Mall, the 2nd floor also houses clinics like Clinic 11 Orthopedics, the 3rd floor of the McLean building is a gate and analysis lab, and as well as rehabilitation, and as well as the Pediatric Simulation Center. The 4th floor of the McLean building is the Behavioral Health Center, also known as the Ireland Center. There are 3 pods: elementary, middle, and high. The Ireland Center on the 4th floor of the McLean building also houses many offices, and as well as classrooms, and as well as cafeterias for behavioral health patients, and as well as many conference rooms, as well as day rooms and game rooms. The 5th floor houses inpatient rooms, ORs, and as well as a dialysis unit. The 6th floor of the McLean building houses ORs, inpatient rooms, as well as directorial offices, as well as specialty clinics known as dermatology and other miscellaneous. The 7th floor of the McLean building on Girth Tower houses ORs, inpatient units, and the intensive care unit on the McLean building floor. Moving on to the final building on the Russell campus is the Louder building. This 7-story building, adjacent to the McLean building, houses on the 1st floor a coffee shop, and as well as clinics and offices. On the 2nd floor, a heart clinic. On the 3rd floor, the surgery center. On the 4th floor, a sports medicine and rehabilitation center. And on the 5th floor, continuing on behavioral health, within the 4th floor of the McQueen building is also another behavioral health extra bed units. On the 6th floor of the Louder building is the Children's of Alabama Executive Offices. These offices house high-ranking individuals within the hospital, known as the CEO, Chief Operating Officer, and other high-ranking officials within the hospital. Also houses the Executive Conference Room. On the 7th floor of the Louder building is conference rooms, offices, and as well as one of the best views that you could probably get of the Russell building, with that beautiful sunrise above. On top of the Louder building is the second and final helicopter pad of the hospital. On this brief tour of Children's of Minecraft, a replica of Children's of Alabama. This couldn't be done without the amazing support from Children's of Alabama, and as well as many hours put into this replica, but it is now safe to say that it is really finished and just receives minor updates here and there of maybe just lighting changes, fixing errors within the hospital, and miscellaneous stuff. But it's been a great almost 3 years in January, which this is when this video will come out, hopefully, when I'm done editing it, and it's just been amazing. And thank you for the support, and here is a little flyover of the hospital, and here are some facts, I would say, about the hospital. Thank you for joining me.